Hello there everyone, it's Enthalpy and we are back in Cartel Tycoon episode 37. Yeah, I guess you weren't expecting that one, did you? Yeah, but all jokes aside, I am finally back after pretty long hiatus, for which I apologize most sincerely, first of all. I know I wasn't the best with consistency before, but I've never had such a long break in between videos, and the reason for that was basically I had to work some things through personally in my personal life. I'm not going to lie or like sugarcoat it. I had this feeling like I just had too much on my plate. I was feeling like I was under a big pressure. Well, a lot of it was due to some of my personal problems, well, first of all, kind of the perfectionism that I was that I had very deeply rooted in me, and I just never felt secure about doing a lot of things at once, because I never felt like I'm putting everything, my whole heart in it, and I always felt like it's inferior or something. And second of all, well, I just always felt like if I focus on too many things, it's not going to end well. I felt like if something is going to go wrong, I'm going to I'm going to neglect something, and something is going to eventually go wrong. But at the same time, I had this bit of an unhealthy ambition that just drove me to doing more and more stuff, and just constantly blaming myself for having any spare time, or not being constantly overworked, because I felt like I'm just not doing enough. So I know it sounds weird probably to you, but I guess it usually is very weird to someone from the outside perspective when it comes to things like that. But I had this two very opposite feelings in me just battling. That's why I couldn't keep consistency. And that's why I took this hiatus, because I'm not going to lie, it wasn't great. There also came some job-related problems, etc, etc. But I think right now I feel better than I did. I'm not saying I am completely free of my problems and of all these struggles that I've been facing, but I think I just worked like the most important, the most neurologic parts of it. So I just decided, why not go back to YouTube? I mean, probably a lot of you will be upset that I've left you hanging for like 3 months, which, like I said, I apologize a lot for. I recently saw a comment from one of you who just asked what happened to the channel, and I think it was like some sort of a driving force that made me think, okay, maybe I should go back to recording, because it was fun, even though it was stressing me out, because I was always I was always like scared and panicked that I'm putting out something that people are going to get bored, like after a while, that I will fall into like some scheme, I won't be as focused as I was, and I won't keep things as good and at the same quality level as I used to, and like people will get bored and just stop watching, or well, all those irrational thoughts going through my head. But oh my god, I already lost the plot of what I was talking about. But yeah, like I said, that was basically the cause for my anxiety and stress when I was recording. And I think right now I just kind of worked through most of it. I feel a lot more confident now, a lot more at peace with myself. So I thought, why not go back and, just record the videos without all this stress, treat it like, well, like I should have before, like, like some sort of fun hobby to do. Not pressure myself, not push myself and punish myself for doing something that's not perfect, because, well, it's pretty much pretty much impossible to do something perfect. And if you never make mistakes, you never learn from them. So I once again apologize to sum it all up, but I do hope that you forgive me, those of you who are still there, and that you still keep around and we could have some fun here. Okay, but anyway, I got a call from Warden, I see, so let's get down to it. I think we already have control of the prison. I'm not sure. I just literally just loaded the save after those like 3 months of not playing, and I just saw the map and it's huge. Like I mean, our territory is huge. I wasn't expecting that we've made so much progress throughout the whole series. Like in my free time I was playing some sandbox mode from time to time, and I never got this much land. And given the way I was playing before, like very careful and a bit reluctant to expand and take risks, I'm honestly surprised to say the least. Okay, I'm not sure if we had this conversation here. I'm going to read it nonetheless. Enserio, Gerardo Batista, a prison yard brawl. Santos Claver's lips are arched downwards like a dog who's brutalized his owner's slipper. One hand holding the receiver to his ear, the other perched atop a wooden crook. And they were playing so nicely just yesterday, but see, it is regrettably so. It's lucky we got to them when we did too. A few moments more and well... At the center of the room, 2 guards stand supporting either shoulder of a bloodied, beaten, bruised and barely conscious lieutenant. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I forgot I sent one of them to the prison. Yeah, but it seems like he's been up to some, well, pretty reckless stuff in there. Okay, money was the cause, I believe. It seems the aggressors believed they could extort you for protection money. How much I cannot say, and your lieutenant isn't in much shape to divulge either. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that we didn't have this one. I don't remember this one happening before. I have 25 grand at the prison, 30 within 3. I'll authorize immediate payment of 15. Allegiance will increase a small amount. We'll say alive, okay. I think we could pay with legal money because we have much more legal money than we do dirty money. Yeah, I will authorize an immediate payment of 15k. See that no one lays a finger on my lieutenant again, Claver. The phone line clicks, and Claver places the receiver down gently in a cradle on top of the rotary. He gently lifts the crook from the floor and examines its bloodied end. Oh well, I was hoping for more, but that should be more than enough to cover the hassle you and your colleagues are causing me, for now. He gently lifts the crook from the floor and examines its bloodied end, then turns his attention to the guard on the right. You, take this poor soul to the infirmary. And you, is there anyone currently in solitary confinement? Guard on the left nods. Bueno, bring them to me. Okay, so I see. Okay, looks like maybe the warden isn't as pure and, wholesome as we thought before. Might be, I might just misinterpret it, but I get the feeling that he was torturing our poor lieutenant to extort money from us, and this whole brawl on the yard stuff was just made up completely. Yeah. Do let me know in the comments what you think about it, because once again, I just got back to the game, so I'm not going to lie, and today it's a bit late, so I might not be able to comprehend everything as well as I could. It also, you know, as you may know, it's like World Championships right now in football. I'm not a big fan of football, but I was watching it because my national team was playing. We were playing against Mexico, and it was a draw. But you know, honestly, I know nothing about football, so to me, watching it was just like, you know, I see people running. I see one ball to into two of, oh my god, how do you call it? Two gates? I don't know. Yeah, you see, that's how much I know about soccer. But yeah, that's basically all I know. The ball goes poof, and the people go wow. That's basically my entire knowledge of football. But it was kind of interesting, I'm not going to lie. I enjoyed it quite a bit. But anyway, look at this map. Like I said, it's gigantic. But one thing I saw in the comments, and I also came to this conclusion myself, is that we should probably take hold of the indigenous people's territory before we proceed, because I learned, well, in some part thanks to you guys, and in some part thanks to me playing on Sandbox, that getting this village of indigenous people on our side and being able to buy products for legal cash is just like the greatest exploit this game has. Like, it just basically lets you keep the loyalty at the maximum level, and then you're basically, you know, free to do whatever you want. You don't have to worry about cities keeping lieutenants in there. The other gangs like treat you way nicer. Your whole organization is just stronger and you lose terror quicker. It makes the game a hell of a lot easier, and well, thanks to anyone who pointed that out in a comment. I think there was like quite a few people, but you know, I guess I was just too stubborn to acknowledge it. But nonetheless, I think we should get to it as soon as we can. But question is, do I have a drying rack? Okay, we can do dried cannabis, but can we do dried cocoa? Okay, yeah, we can. I was worried for a moment if it's possible, because I don't know what level of research we currently have on this save, because I'm not going to lie to you, I was playing mostly on the sandbox mode right now, and I basically had like everything researched, like up to the tier 3. Oh, okay, oh, I see that one of my lieutenants grants me the tier 3, I think? Or is it because the university? Oh, okay, alright, I have the university, great. Because some of those upgrades over here, like, they're amazing. They're just like the biggest money-making machines. And I think I will also listen to what you said, guys, and I'm going to get into the what was the name of it? Oh my god, the heroin business. Yeah, I forgot the name of it. I was about to call it a crack cocaine. Okay, I think I will get to the heroin business because I checked it out on the sandbox mode and it turned out to be quite profitable. Alright, we have Leo over here. He's disaffected. Also, I noticed that when I have this high loyalty, my lieutenants tend to be less driven by, you know, greed and everything, and their satisfaction and loyalty is basically more static. I think I never had to give them a raise when I was playing at the sandbox mode, because they were like constantly happy, or at least loyal to me. So I think that's also another reason why we should do it, because like in the long run it's more effective, and I think it's cheaper than paying for all those salsa festivals, etc, etc. And I just punched my microphone, I apologize for that. Okay, so we have Caesar? Yeah, Caesar over here. And from what I remember, we have to deliver this cocoa and dry it, then, you know, bring it back to the indigenous people. Yeah, okay, we only need 20 dried cocoa, so I think we should solve it in no time. Okay. Yeah, okay, we took all of it. And how's the drying rag doing? How much we have? Okay, 50. Oh no, I'm getting terror. I don't like it. I mean, we are too vulnerable at this point. So, you know, I'm just stressing out over every bit of terror we have. Because on the sandbox mode, when I had maximum loyalty, like, terror never did anything to me. It was like nothing. I also see that we have 1.6 million. I forgot how much cash we needed. Because one of you mentioned in the comments, I'm not sure if it was 2 million. I think it was 2 million because like I have 1.6, and I remember that in the previous videos I was quite reluctant to start the story yet. But I think if we establish a good heroin network, I think we will be. I think I say think too much, but I think once we establish the heroin market, we should be financially stable enough to proceed with the story. Also, I think I'm going to be... Oh, okay, I have to repel attacks. Yeah, that's not good. What's your... Yeah, I have 3 power, but we have Leo over here, but I can't move him. Do I have anyone else who has high power? Balthazar, oh my god, yeah, he's amazing. I think I'll take him here, and I'll take Rodrigo over here. I have a lot of those story lieutenants that just do feck all. Unfortunately, I don't know why there's no incoming attacks. Oh, okay. Oh, right, because I forgot that we don't have to get rid of those enemy presence. We only have to give them cocoa, take cocoa, deliver dried cocoa, build a bank, and then accumulate power on the indigenous territory and repel 3 attacks. Okay, I think if we fast forward, I think the attacks should happen. I hope the game is not bagged at this point, because it would really be unfortunate. Enemy gang, but is it like the enemy gang attacking us, or is it connected to the mission we got from the indigenous folks? What? Enough to what? Oh no, I forgot about this. I mean, who wouldn't? It was 3 months, but still I forgot about it, and it's biting me in the ass. Okay, I'll give you a medium raise. I can give you like $20 is the best I can do. Like this Pawn Stars meme. I think it was Pawn Stars. Yeah, I think that was the name of this show. You can let me know in the comments. Alright, yeah, so just like I thought, it's you know, the script is kicking in, everything is going according to plan, and I see that Caesar alone is enough to repel those enemy presence. So I think we'll just, you know, keep it fast forwarding to the point when we repel all those 3 attacks, and we'll then guess we'll be back to trying to repair our loyalty or reputation, I think. Alright, yeah, I'm not sure if I should, you know, like edit this part out, because honestly right now when I just have to sit here and wait, you know, there's like this void in my head. I'm like, oh, now I have to talk about something that's not game related, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh crap, what do I talk about? But yeah, I feel really good being back to recording. Like, you know, it's so refreshing. Oh yeah, I see that Caesar is not enough right now. Okay. Yeah, I was a bit mistaken. I thought that he would be enough to repel those enemy forces, but I see they get stronger with each wave, so... But I think Pascal should be enough. I think his name was Pascal, or it was Pascal Balthazar, right? I think that was his name. Yeah, we are losing control over this the city over here, but it will take 16 days to lose the city, and I think it should take less to complete this quest, so let's not worry about that. Alright, sorry, I just got a notification on my phone, and I'm not sure if you can hear those notifications here, but okay, I think we should lower the terror. Oh my god, but I also forgot to turn off the Facebook on my browser, so I'm not sure if it's picking up, if the recording is picking it up. I hope not, and if it does, well, I hope it's not annoying. Okay, we attracted the... What? Oh, okay, because I clicked the wrong one. Oh no, I wanted to decrease the terror, but we need more loyalty. Oh, what was that? Because it sounded like there was some explosion. Alright. The ships are swimming, running just as expected, I see. It's really cool that you can see them like going off the map and back onto it. It's a really nice touch. It's a small thing, but it's a nice thing. I don't know why sometimes you don't get the star immediately, and other times you just get it like at an instant. I don't know. You might, you might share it with me if you have any idea. But anyway, I think I'll lower the terror right now. Also, what I've learned is that in this version of the game, we actually have to keep the loyalty above certain level, or otherwise we are dead, because people will just rat us out to the police. Also, I do like a lot of stuff that was added in between my hiatus. I think the gang interaction is the best one so far, because I've done some with the gang members. I think I've done some on the video as well, but no, I think they've improved it a lot. I think there was like much more stories. I think like each gang member has, each gang leader has his own story right now, and I feel like there's much more gangs right now, because I see that we still have the layout from the previous save. I don't know if it's, related to the story, and in the sandbox mode there was just like more enemies because it's sandbox, or is it because I had an earlier version. But I remember we had only three gangs here. Oh my god, sorry. But I do see that, like in the sandbox mode, basically most of the provinces were gangs, and it was really quite a challenge to keep good relationships with them and acquire them slowly one by one. Alright, what does the water want again? I really hope that he doesn't want cash again. I mean, it wouldn't be a problem, of course, but, oh my god, no. Yeah, I jinxed it. Okay, yeah, have legal money, I don't care. Oh my god, oh no, was it 8 days already? I feel like we've almost lost the Los Grandes. No, 10 days. Okay, so it was only 6 days, but still, I would like Pascal back on his spot. Or you know what, I don't think we actually need him over there, because still, I'll need him in a dock. So for now, I'll transport him over there to omit an unnecessary amount of terror. But I think we can already acquire the indigenous territory. Right, let's do this. A life is always as long as it's meant to be, no longer, no less. We are not taken early, nor are we given more time than we should. I'm not so sure. Where the dirt road to the reservation meets the highway, Cesar Garcetti stands in the open door of his car. I struggle to believe any man is meant to leave this earth by a bullet. Yet, by that bullet, as ugly as it is, now we have protected the lands on which to build the future of our tradition, and you will now share with us what the soil has to offer. A life fulfilled, that is death. Mamo Meza places a handful of cocoa leaves into his mouth and methodically begins to grind it down with his teeth. Oh, okay, so it's a guy. Because up until now I was certain that it's a woman, because Mamo, like mama. Alright, yeah, anyway. But right now, I think we have unlocked the best facility in the whole game. So far, I love it, and I think it's the best thing that happened. I don't think I can upgrade it, but I don't know. Oh, okay, because we need different acceptance levels to buy them. Yeah, but I think the best things to buy are vegetables, coffee, and in the very specific cases, very desperate cases, opium. I think we should also constantly, you know, transport it to some warehouses to sell it, because it's going to stockpile in here, and we're going to reach the limits, and it's going to draw unnecessary terror, and I think we don't necessarily need that right now. Okay, yeah, let's buy 25 grand worth of opium so that people accept us. Okay, avocados, 20 grand in that. You know, I'm spending a lot of money right now, but I think it's reasonable because we're getting much more respect than we did from all those salsa festivals and stuff. I think it was like 3 or 4 salsa festivals to get us to like acceptance level. Right now we are at the respect level. No, we don't have to wait. Overall, I just think it's a better option. Idolatry. And maybe we can buy cannabis so that it gives us to idolatry. Yes! Okay, we got it. Right now, all we have to do is just keep it at that level, you know, keep it moderately high or moderately low, and I think we should be good to go. However, I do feel we need to do some research if we want to get opium. Where is... Oh yeah, there's the encyclopedia. Drug process. Okay, what do we need for heroin? Farm, drying rack free, chemical plant free, and lab free. Alright, so yeah, there's quite a lot of research ahead of us. It's going to set us back quite a lot, but at the same time, once we finish, I think we should have, you know, the return on this investment like in a no time. So drying rack tier 3. We also need lab tier 3. Where's the lab? Warehouse 2. Alright, chemical plant 2 is here, chemical plant 3 is here. It's going to cost quite a lot, unfortunately, but you know, luckily we have 1.5 million, so I guess we can spare a bit of it. It's going to take quite a lot of days though, so I don't think we will see fruits of our labor in this video. Labor. You know, I sometimes struggle to pronounce the R at the end of the sentence, like in the middle of it. I hope you understand. Anyway, I think this should be enough to wrap it up for now. It's like 28 minutes. I think it's a nice warm-up to go back to the whole series, to start things up again, and hopefully keep it going and churn it for the better. I do hope that you enjoyed. If you did, please do let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe. Like I always say, I wish you a wonderful day, evening, night, depends on the time you're watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.